This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team from the American, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Lewis wants to pass. Bring in the heat. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. Past the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them now.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Memphis! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So West Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying play action. The short hands, it's Hawkins. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. Lewis to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And wings it incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They want to run this quarterback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg to find a little space. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by a field goal over Air Force. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Lost a fire on 2nd down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give on the inside. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Edwards. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to do it on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. On the run, it's Hubbard. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Between the uprights, it's good. That gets them back to within 10.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Cross. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
To the ground with the back. Look out, he's got room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Lewis to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. QB draw. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They'll try the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Makes the grab, it's Hawkins. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Lewis wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Turning it on! Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Now the pitch. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turns it on in midfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Complete on the shuffle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Lewis to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right.
Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going tempo.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Power football with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lewis to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense drags him down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, West Virginia. The defense putting points on the board.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
There he goes. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Lewis wants to pass. Right down the middle. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They kick it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. Rush is on him. Still on his feet at the 35. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Complete on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On the run, it's Edwards. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Fighting off the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Lewis wants to pass. He makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Hard running there. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The give from the gun. Turning it on. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive, and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Snowed under by the defense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lewis to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give to the big fullback. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's a turnover on down.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.